Ew.
Ew. I hear airplane.
What's that?
I'm gonna start every episode saying that now. It's my
Fine.
my custom. Yo, welcome everybody. We are back with the Body Hat Weekly podcast
Episode
for
8.
that ass.
Yeah.
Episode number 8. Let's get this lighting right, man. My lighting is getting all funky.
This week
So
we're going to talk about hard to obtain. I am Dave Sy.
I am Mocha only.
That way, actually.
And guess what? What the people don't know, we got the official Body Hat Weekly show intro. So before we waste any more time yakking and flicking and flacking and cricking and cracking and bicking and backing and all that shit, why don't we just play it?
Yes. Écoute.
Wait.
What?
Okay.
What?
Okay. Huh? Who are you? Huh? Hey, Dave Sight. Oh, okay. Body Hat Weekly.
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 Mocha only. Dave
Dave Sy, Mocha only.
Mocha only. Dave
Dave Sy, Mocha only.
Body Hat Weekly.
Body Hat Weekly.
Body Hat Weekly.
Body Hat Weekly.
We're just here to break an album on
It
down.
could be popular, but possibly not world renowned.
The meat and potatoes of a critical sound.
You're bound to like the little bits and isms we found.
We might have guests or might just be us.
But you're invited, so might as well kick it and such.
So y'all sit tight and let's discuss the cuts.
Just some musical cues from some foods you can trust. You know,
Body
it's
Hat Weekly.
Body 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 Hat Weekly.
A weekly.
Body Hat Weekly.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's our official intro track to the show. What y'all think? Y'all love it or what?
Yo, I hadn't heard it since you finished up the mix.
Yeah, I did that intentionally.
Sounds nice.
You like it? I got to get it mastered still.
Okay.
Hey, look at you, all looking like a banana and shit. The double yellow.
Yeah, it's a yellow day.
Yeah, I'm getting warm, man. I thought it might be time to put on a jacket, but I'm about to take the jacket right off.
Yeah, you got layers. That's impressive.
I do. Well, because I'm sick. I got the flu.
Well, that's true.
I got the funky flu right now.
So you have to be a super onion in this.
I'm trying to be onion-esque as I can.
Yo,
oh, there goes the nose. Ah,
that was awesome.
oh man.
Before we get into the artists that we're going to discuss today, can I just sort of like put a cap on last week?
Yeah, do it. Recap, whatever.
Episode, because I feel like I failed to deliver on my look at the swag I have that's related to this artist spiel. And this is what you call inconvenient amnesia. I totally forgot that I had this vinyls.
Oh wow, I got that.
You got that one?
Well, I got like the original 98 album press.
Oh, okay. You have the album. This is just the single, but it's the joint with Sir Menelik on it. So I thought that was fun.
Hey, all right. Yeah, so you know what? I got a short aside and an addendum to what you're saying.
Okay.
You have to be the energy swag guy tonight because I'm like low energy, and you know this album a lot better than I do.
I do.
I'm a newcomer to album.
So,
like I heard this album back in the day because a couple of homies had it, but it never stuck with me back then. Only since you brought it up recently and we decided to do it, I thought I'd get the album again, like buy it for the first time, and sink my teats into it. So that's what
you heard it. You were aware of it. You heard it.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I know everything. I'm a hip hop guy.
Were you familiar with like any of the singles or anything like that?
Of course, man. L.I. Groove and the chick one.
Okay.
AKA the two singles.
Ghetto Diamond. Yeah. So
let's break down right now who we are talking about.
Okay, yeah. So as you can see above our pictures, it's hard to obtain.
Hard.
a group from Long Island that, to my knowledge, only released this one album, at least in this configuration. There was another project later by one of the members with like another guy in
12 block.
12 block, yeah.
Which you'll hear them shout out several times throughout this album.
It's the 12 blocks mentioned on maybe every song.
Dave Sy, I've never discerned exactly where from LI they're from.
That I don't know, and admittedly, my knowledge of geographical, mannerisms is not so well developed.
Oh,
when it comes to the various New Yorkulerisms that exist.
Right.
But I could talk about how I first discovered these guys.
Yeah, do it.
Because I knew of H2O before I even moved to Canada, which I moved to Canada in, I think it was 94. Maybe.
What Canada did you move to?
Toronto.
Oh, Toronto, Ontario.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I was still in St. Louis at the time, and I was listening to this radio show on KWUR, which is Wash U Radio.
KWUR!
It's college radio.
Yeah.
Much to my mother's dismay, I was up till like 2 a.m. on Wednesday nights.
Her chagrin.
Yeah. And but they would run all these crazy joints, and before this album even came out, they played like at least half of the songs on the album. They had all these advanced records, as college
as one does.
And so the first song I ever heard was the LI Groove reprise. Yeah,
I think it's reprise if you are in Connecticut and Maine, and I think it's reprise elsewhere.
Fair.
I'm fucking with you.
No, I accept that. That's what it should be. I think that song did it for me right away, and to this day, it's like probably in my top 3 songs. Not the original, which is dope too, but like specifically why can't we just call it a remix?
Word. Hey man, so I had a couple of homies that were once again in the graffiti side of things, and they was up on this album before I was. So by proximity, I was able to peep it out and all that. But like I said, it didn't hit me at the time to where I wanted to go pick the album up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now let's get to the members. We have to talk about these hard members here. So 2 MCs and 1 DJ. We got MC Taste, also known as Tastro,
or Taste the Terror.
Yep, and DL.
And DL, and then
those are the 2 rappers, and DJ 6-7.
And then there's some other like closely tied affiliates like DJ Nasty, who produced I think 2 of the songs on the album, and then the rest is all handled by the
SD50s, Dante Ross, John Gamble, and crew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think this is pretty special because there's not a lot of albums that are basically entirely produced by these guys. They usually had like a handful of cuts on some albums, and obviously they had their own, but like I'm thinking it's a pretty short list of like artists that were like fully produced by the SD50.
And it's a long ass album too.
It is.
If I may say so, I don't want to really spend extra time on the additional tracks that were added later. You know what I mean? Like the remix and blah blah. We can taste on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But they were added like way later. But
I got to say, when I repurchased this album, when we decided to give this one a go, just the SD50ness was a big draw for me. And those tracks, it's just so obvious which ones they produced.
So I mentioned,
for the most part,
no, I really like their production on it, and I think that's probably the main thing that kept me locked in. Taste is a catchy MC, and they do a lot of fun like wordplay, like teamwork, backups, and all that stuff, and like there's catchy rhythmic stuff going on, but there's no like punchlines that are going to blow your mind or anything on this.
No, there aren't. And there, I gotta say, from my perspective, and there's no shade on these cats, you know what I'm saying, all due respect, but there's a lot of Puba-ism type flavor going on.
A lot of Puba-ism.
A lot of that. And I believe it's DL has some moments on the album where he kind of sounds like Everlast in like House of Pain
Oh,
flow.
that's interesting. Okay. And then there's even a couple moments, I think 6-7, like the DJ has a couple verses on the album, and I get even a little bit of like subdued guru-ness from him.
Okay. Now I could be way off. It might have just been one, you know, like as I was hearing it, I'm like, oh, that sounds like whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Make these comparisons. That's what people expect. So there we are.
I will say this. I couple weeks ago just posted on Twitter and added Dante Ross in my comment, just saying like, you guys, like, it's not talked about very much, but you guys like did some great stuff on this record.
Word.
And he replied saying,
Dante did.
Yeah, he said we really pulled out the kitchen sink on this one.
Word.
So,
I would like to have heard Dante's thoughts on this album.
I would love to also, because I think, at least from a production standpoint, it sounds like they actually really did like put a lot into this.
Yeah, I go with that, man.
And there's a lot of really dope like sample blending and transitions and like switch ups. It's not just like hit a loop and that's the whole song. Like,
yeah,
you know,
and vocally, like what the MCs were doing. There's a lot of references to old R&B tracks, kind of like what Puba would do too. You know what I'm saying?
Would do
and some funny, obscure or semi-obscure or unexpected lyrical references to things like Naked Gun and stuff like that. You know
yeah.
We'll get to that.
A lot of pop culture references, kind of, and I think that was a popular thing of the day. Like obviously Puba, but like you had like Das Effects was doing that sort of stuff. Method Man was doing that a bunch too.
Yeah, Fushnikins.
Sure. Yeah.
Everybody.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Should
but
we?
This album, I gotta also add is like this is like one of those prime sort of really captured a moment of a particular era in early 90s New York hip hop, like the rough and rugged / flavor era, I like to say.
Yeah, definitely.
It sounds like a party, like the type of party like you know you expect to have like a hard hat on with a minor light, maybe a baseball bat, a lot of Carhartt and or Tommy Hilfiger and
Many Tim.
Like the aesthetics of it all. Before we go on, I also want to extend if any of our people from It's CDOC again feel like jumping in at any time, you're welcome. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's CDOC, Ultra, Jenny, Flatline, whoever wants to jump on. I mean, feel free if you're watching this. If not, it's all good. But I'm just putting that out there.
I didn't have the comments up. People are in there.
Oh shit! You got? Oh wait, I didn't have no comments up. Hey, let me have the comments. Oh, look at all the comments. Hi, comments.
Things to say. What up, comments?
Yo, C-Doc says it's a very strong island sounding album. I'll go with that, man.
Yeah,
these guys was also down with KMD, you know, Zelavex
and Artifacts.
Cool. And there's shouts out on the album to Curious and Cotty too from CM Mob as well.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
and they're
bananas and my man says bananas and bow ties.
There it is.
And I gotta add, I would never be the dude that would wear a clip-on bow tie. No, sir, I tie these shits myself.
I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, well, it's basically exactly the same as tying a shoelace. It's the same.
Oh, really?
Configuration.
Oh, that's not so bad.
That's nothing so bad unless it sucks. Let's get cracking, man, because this is a long album, and I'm sick. I got the flu. I need to go to bed.
Yeah. No, let's get in it.
Yeah.
Jokers,
in it.
go.
Yep, Joker's World. Let's go. What about the intros and all that? Ointment.
Do we know how to
Salad
make
dressing.
music?
Sports package. Rhododendron.
Excuse me, y'all, while I throw some funk on the world.
I like the album cover too.
I like it.
Here we go. Taste. Yeah.
SC50 flavor right off the bat.
6, 7, and a half. This is how it's time to turn it back. Tiller, let me see what I come up with. A man in the hat blowing on a ghost trumpet. A suicide jack with the axe pointed toward him. Kings and queens of all suits dressed out by boredom. The game kept me years till one car gets laid. So I glanced at my partner as he flashed shades of spades. We're rolling as I grin into no situation as I watch my opposition hold my trumpet beat patient. Being patient as I made my opposition for the fast one. The car he threw out was the same as the last one. Smiling, laughing, grinning like he got paid. My partner dropped it like a bomb. I drunk caught the ace of spades. One card left. The deuce diamond is a smoker. But cut it all short is the up the low joke. And it's a joker's world. And it's a joker's world. And it's a joker's world. Shuffle up the deck and deal the next hand like the little.
I think the first verse was kind of clever, and actually, they keep the references coming, like a lot of card references. He tosses out, different suits, the one-eyed Jack, all that stuff.
Absolutely. If you're into that kind of thing.
Well, it's conceptually tight, is what I.
That's what I'm saying.
And I think it's worth crediting this Taste guy, because you know what? I found his Instagram a few days back.
Say that.
And he posted a recent clip of some verse that he laid down, and he was snapping, like he had bars, like he kept his pen game up. And
good. So this is what I was going to ask you, if you were familiar with what they've kept up on doing.
Yeah, I'm not really. Like, this was just like, I need to find something out because we're doing.
I have to check it out.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. You like I said before, you know more about this album than I do. I'm new to it. I haven't caught like off the head. I don't see the track listing in my head yet.
Right,
it's going to happen because I do like this album, and I can see myself rocking this album for years to come.
This was very much in my rotation for a while.
That was up your alley, huh?
Way up there.
That was in your corner crevice. That's not funny. Come on.
But I don't have the track list up.
I do have the track list up.
Oh, okay. I'm
just saying, in my head, when I'm thinking about the album, I don't have it dialed yet. Once you learn the album, like you just know everything, right?
Right.
Right.
Some of them, I mean, for me, this album's got a lot of ebbs and flows. Like it's not like a perfect album by any means, but
it captures that era so well. That's what I'll give it, man.
It does. And the high points for me are really high.
It's fun. There's some conceptual shit. Now there is a lot of abstractism on it too, where some of the tracks I feel it's not super clear exactly what they're trying to convey, but I'm one to talk.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it rolling. I want to get into my next one, which is Babylon, or the next track, which is Babylon, which is one of my favorite on the album.
Same here. Here. It's
Great guy. Okay. Love this intro.
I'm babbling, unraveling, traveling at a lot of bang, pace, taste the terror. Here to keep it ticking, lick the beat, split styles, and make a finger licking, picking chicks for the draws. More off their than not. You're looking for the one, yeah, hun. I got the mods, the mop, the bang, the bam, the whole shit. Quick to make a hit like Mr. Pringle, make a chip. Not heckle, nor jekyll, nor Fred, nor Barney. Not Private Benjamin, I never joined the army. No, I'm not cackling, but babbling. Not battling, but saddling niggas up like
Hey,
a
yo.
donkey. Don't it sound funky? You can throw your hands up and maybe do the bump. You lost my hair like Samson, but never knew Delilah. DL grabbed the mic, passed the boom, and the lighter. My Lakeview ball. Babylon. To the SD. Babylon. 6-7. Babylon.
Love that horn.
Babylon, y'all.
Here we go, yo.
Babylon.
Warm lover,
Babylon.
Easter barber.
Babylon. Once it out of Babylon, rattle on, travel on, get back and take the bull by the horn. Smack a rhythm.
I'm saying, man. And once again, the fade out and fade in is not working on the play. Yeah.
It'll work by like track 5. Either that or C-Doc will intervene behind the scene. And
Yeah, as he does so well. Oh, listen. I hear airplane.
Oh, I heard my cat. Yo, that was an ambulance.
Oh, is that what that was? Okay.
Watch
Fire
me
truck.
rattle on, travel on, Babylon.
I'm feeling everything about that track, man. I mean, lyrically strong.
Mhm.
Beat is exactly what you would expect from SD50s from that era.
But not from the intro.
No, that's like a little wild card right there. Do you know what that was from?
No, I loved
No.
it.
I haven't searched out any of the samples on this because I don't really like to do that. I like to when that happens organically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, but it's for sure. It's some like, some record from like, Turkey or something. I mean, like, who knows, right?
So you know how I was say, making like the sort of Puba comparisons. You could almost hear like a little Yag Fu vibe as well, even though they came out at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I think they were channeling a lot of the same like influences and like the fun of the day, right? Like
Fun of the day.
this was
The fun of the day.
This was rap that didn't take itself too seriously all the time.
Tool.
Cool.
Hard to
Cool guy.
obtain. Hard obstinance. Look at you go with the cough. Dave side back with the cough.
Hard tube stain.
Yeah, man.
Can we keep going?
Yeah.
Sure.
Heels without souls.
This one is like this one's clever.
Yeah, a little, sort of street tale, cautionary vibes
Yeah.
and such.
Yeah.
I didn't really get the heels without souls. I mean, call me slow.
Yo, no, like this is clever. This is what I'm saying. Heel is a wrestling reference. That's like a villain. So they're talking about I think they're talking about just like bad dudes. Like
Yeah, well, I feel that.
Like,
that was
you know what I mean?
part was clear, but yeah, just the track title itself, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, no, I think it's just a clever turn of phrase is all.
Hey, Mr. Banana over there.
Mm.
Oh, I love this intro though too, man.
A lot of good intros.
I remember thinking this was actually the track, and I was like, wow, this is nice loose type of shit. And then it became clear it's just the intro.
It would have been cool.
Yep. That was nice.
This is a dope dude.
Heels without soul. The ones that wreck shop, the ones that bust the text when the people came to rock and roll. Just enjoy the party flavor. Instead, niggas been deep with that drama. Comma slash, nigga out of line gets blasted with the forfeit. Cause everybody knows that Johnny from the Jets packing massive heat just to get wrecked off. To boost his name a bit, choose up a 3 to 5 like a motherfucking tick tock. You had
They just cut.
So many nice horn samples.
Yeah. What was I gonna say?
What was you gonna say?
Yeah.
I don't know what you were gonna say.
I was about to say something and it went. It just Kramered itself out of the window. I don't know. Who knows?
Was it about the unfadability of the track?
No, but I can live with that. You know what I'm saying? It's maybe, abrupt is better than nothing.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Do.
So what do you think?
I like this one.
Of
Not
Where's
my
your-
favorites, but like it's a keeper.
course it's a keeper. I mean, it's on the album. It made the album. Where's your headphones?
Oh, I forgot headphones today.
You don't need them, but it makes the experience more lush and deluxe and plush and all that shit.
Yeah. But it's already warm in this room.
Yo, this room's getting, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're here in the Northwest region, Pacific Northwest, expecting the weather's supposed to turn into fall, but it's lingering still. Summer's lingering.
But it's coming to an end.
Yeah. I look forward to that. I champion that.
I don't know. I kind of cling on for dear life.
Do you?
Yeah, I want summer to last as long as possible.
This shit's already like 6 months of summer, man. Isn't that enough? This shit is too long for me, man. I actually like the cooler seasons.
I mean, hey, you know what? At least we're not getting like crazy dumped on with snow every winter. Because
at least we don't have like the storms that the other regions have.
We don't have
typhoons, hurricanes.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Ham storms.
Yeah, tsunamis and CCGs.
Yep. Albatross.
Vomit. But the gray gets to me after a while.
Say what?
The gray gets to me after a while.
I welcome it. As a dude that I like clothing and shit, and the summer is like my least expressive period of the year because you're relegated to things like, like a short sleeve shirt or a t-shirt and whatever, I don't know. I like the fall. This is how I like to dress. I like to flavor it out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I feel you.
Yeah. Fall and winter. We ain't get it so bad out here. It's good. It's good. Oh, listen, another airplane.
That's just the shit you do, though.
It is. I gotta say, this track reminds me of that single by Nine somehow. Musically. Bad clips from my Nine.
Yo, what up, yo? Taking off wishes, paying double for a CeeLo. About 8 o'clock, come on the summer evening. Bouncing up and down.
I remember what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Part of my interruption, but my mental seduction just gets in the way. Oh my God, that was an inverted rhyme style that I didn't even try to do. That's crazy. Oh, all right.
Super lyrical.
I was gonna say, for anybody watching, you see us dancing and this shit look off, is because there is a time discrepancy of when the track plays and what we're actually doing.
We have a delay.
There's a delay. So, you know what I'm saying? Or you can tell when we're mouthing the lyrics. All right, check this out.
From the parking lot. Oh, that's just my man Steven Brawley. Giving the max to some chick foot G, but back to the flavor, cause now I got the roll. Shook him up twice, then I blew on the dice, let him go. What do you know? We got the money roll. Well, all girls are back, so I collect my loot, then I jet with my nigga lost to go get some Ism from the spot. Or maybe he's got, but if he don't, we flex to the port, cause some daddy beat, he looks out. Stuff me in Philly, headed back to the park because it's dark, and I know all my niggas will be ill in life. Splurge, and my nigga does on the flex, and a couple of other niggas that we might fuck with. Just the shit we do. 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 And you can do this shit too. You fucking A drills. I don't own my nights and just do it. Jog right through it. Bust mad fluid, I pack with the quick jab. I got the gift to stab, a honey dip when I
See
kick the
what I'm
gab.
saying?
That good old fashioned love, I'm quick to break your backbone. You got a man, tell that pussy I'm home alone. But my crew comes through on the regular. We love spliffs, pop some shit, then we bury ya.
Do you see who was that rapping right there?
I think like the second verse, that was DL.
Yeah. So do you see? That's what I said about him.
Relax.
And did you hear it? I got the gift, the gab. You know, I want to slap.
Yes, but also the beat sounds very Soul Assassins-y on this song.
Yeah. Why is that, huh?
Well, so this is one of the ones that's produced by DJ Nasty. This is not SD50s.
Yeah. So there you go. I told you.
But still.
Yeah, but still. What about Street Dwellers?
Oh, man. See, Street Dwellers is my favorite song on the album.
I can tell. I mean, you had this like this misty look in your eyes, and you drifted off for a nanosecond.
This one never left the rotation.
Word? Okay, let's put it in this rotation. Here we go. Spin it, Jimmy.
This is it.
Hey, yo, Black, what's the deal, man? Don't act like you don't.
Give me a little drum beat, baby.
You know I come and check you from time to time. I'm still out here riding. Word, well, do your thing, proceed with your day without getting it.
This song goes out to my fellow street dwellers with the rough and rugged mental. Puffing on the hype to gain the essential. Live for the deed that's about to be shown. After sips of the gold, make 2 hits from the bong. Bong hit, 1 bong hit, 2. Now it's time to troop to the avenue. I got my head dressed on black Timbs on. Ready to flip the night, get some loot, then I'm going. Now I'm diving without dipping, sliding without slipping. My crew is running thick so we can miss the ass sticking. There he go, there he go, there he goes. Took the safety off the clock and stuck it right to his nose. Yo, Lord, get his coat, 6-7, get the pocket. East, get the Rolex, watch your solid gold locket. Yo, back up off, big black, yo. AG don't play me, I wreck shop on GP. I leave you here whining like BB or CC. Run, 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 we gotta run, we gotta run. Huh? What word? So then I smacked it with my gun. This is kind of fun, though I know it shouldn't be. Raised on the Brady Bunch of Park family. Well, oh, golly gee, what was me, what was me? See, Bobby P or Greg, they wouldn't do the dirty deeds. You think we give a fuck? Well, we don't, we don't. You think we're gonna stop? Well, we won't, we won't. Abort the mission, hold up, slow down. Let's divvy up the shit and catch the train downtown.
I gotta say, man, ever since getting on this album into my own rotation, this track is giving Rumpelstiltskins
Interesting.
slightly. You know what I'm saying? If you're familiar with the Rumpelstiltskins album, with the like crew background shouting, aka a la Leaders crew type of shit.
For sure.
Yeah.
Or Onyx or like any of that I was realizing something while we were playing this song, and I think that I know most of the backups on this album.
Oh wow.
I couldn't do any of the verses, but
You've been sitting here lip syncing along with them. I thought you knew it all.
no, but like all of like the team backups are so pronounced and strong and like well balanced, well mixed. It just like it stuck with me over the years. Symbols.
Tickety, all over the place.
They're back.
You know what track I really like on this album?
Shouts to Now Folk. Okay,
Yes. The joint with Artifacts.
yeah, that's a good one. I wonder when that one's coming up.
You know who? It's not just Artifacts is on this joint, though, too. We had a female rapper named Raquel.
Yes,
which I know nothing about her.
that was what I was going to ask you.
I just finished it.
I've not heard anything from her other than this.
No, and she holds her own. She
Yes.
holds their own. They all hold it own.
They all hold owns.
They own this shit.
And isn't it nice to have a Tame verse that you weren't really familiar with?
Yes.
Because he's so great.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, shouts to L too. L is awesome.
Big shouts to L, man.
I love Artifacts. Ugh.
Yeah, man. It just reminded me I have something I was supposed to do with L last year, and it plumb slipped my mind because this past year been crazy.
Yeah, well,
He's dope.
you still can do it.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
I got fam in the house.
I got fam
in the house.
Yo, we on some fam in the house. I got fam in the house. Artifacts, hard to obtain shit. Yo, rock hell from the 14th, from the wild, yo. But now y'all niggas 6, 7, yo, L, on the street. Some artifact shit. Stats on the mission with the H2O edition. Artifact, nigga, listen on the track, I'm never slipping. Buster, plus I'm leaving niggas in my dust. Pack a marker in my tuck to hit the path of the bus. Straight from New Jeru, it's the nigga MCL. Kick the swell, so tell the boys so they be gel. Hit your ass across the chain because you got a glass jaw. Baby boy, I get raw, the best you ever saw. Who's get this with my lyrical fitness? I bruise with my news, so be the eyewitness. I kick this, to rip this, to beat the magnificent, prolific, and specific. The groove is mad, isn't it? MCL, I'm out to the left, motherfucker. I got the groove of sounds if you wanna get down. I put you down if you wanna get down. I put you down if you wanna get down. I put you down if you wanna get down. I put you down if you wanna get down. Let's all get down.
I get down on it. It's the nigga with some roughness. And then I bust you with some tough shit that I kept when it spills from the grill. Strap with artifacts and the tracks and rock out from the wire. And you know it gets higher. So don't try to press it, kid. You know the L is not having it. Word of life you get stiff to, bitch. We get down, representing, bringing the rum. Pops the trunk if it's beef that bring up. Everything is real, I feel what's real. Now a nigga's black and still, and I won't guard my grill. So watch what you say when you come around my way. And if you're scared, say you're scared, but don't be afraid. Quiet as kept him strung out. I pick him and I stick him. A bitch ass nigga till he bleeds to death. And let the fam donate what's left.
Huh.
Was that the Juice soundtrack he was referencing?
I'm not absolutely sure, man. I want to let it roll on to like hear so we can hear Raquel.
Oh yeah, but she's like pretty late on the song, I think.
Next MC.
Was she third?
Is she third?
I thought she came later. I don't know.
Who-wee? Why don't we just find out?
We can.
That
That was
what's left of the body. I got the play for George and Cotty. Who rests in the five wearing slide man happening. And niggas definitely strapped.
Skills flow like currency drifting on a memory just to get down from uptown. I'm with whatever goes down. To add it up and count me in. I'm in for the wins, fuck a trend, light it up and put one in. Fuck it up like a rocket, action back like a socket. Fuck a card, I'm pulling motherfucking pockets. So stand back, be on guard. It's survival of the fittest, and I plan the full charge. I keep a tight grip on the trigger. Chicken head trying to figure how I pull the trigger, cause I'm not a nigga. Hey yo, it's rock out from the wire. You know we get tired, yo. If I said I didn't, I don't lie, yo. Boys so rusty like my niggas black and grassy. Ain't got no change, so don't motherfucking ask me. Words to life, I get biz like the one step mic check. Rock up, use the grip on the black tech.
I put you down if you want.
Word.
It's a fun posse track.
Yeah, I mean, if you want me to rock tame shit, we can.
Partly, but I don't feel like we need, like, we're not even halfway through the album.
I know.
But it's a tame verse worth finding. And, you know, maybe it's better that we don't share it because, dang it, one of the reasons we do this is so people check this
That's
out.
you are so correct, man. We don't want to give too much away because cats give
Mhm.
too much away all the time anyway. You know what I'm saying? I must say this, man. I mean, you know, despite the comparisons that I made, I mean, these guys really did hold their own. They had personalities. It was enough to make you wonder what they could have done on a proper official follow-up album. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, yeah. It would have been interesting to see them keep going. And like,
You know,
them.
if this gets around it on shit, it ain't never too late, man.
But they did pop up on KMD's second album, which is
Oh yes,
one of my favorite
on
albums.
Black Bastards. What track are they on?
They're what is it? It's
Is this are they on Smoking That Shit?
No, it's not Smoking That Shit. It's Fuck With Your Head.
Oh shit.
I don't really know, but somebody said those musical rhythms will fuck with your head.
Do you like that? I went along with you.
Smoking That Shit is the one with isn't Curious on that one?
Yeah, I think you're right. Or is that Sweet Premium? I don't know. I ain't heard that album for a while, man.
I don't know. We should do an episode on that album. I love that album so much.
So we about to get into their debut single, which is the next track, which is L.I. Groove. And on the album version, there's like the dope intro, which definitely has that. You know, I got to bring up the Pooba thing again. It just reminds me of something that Pooba would have came with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bouncing up, everything is real. Straight from the
This shit been stuck in my head for 2 weeks.
Really though.
Intro, yes. Walking down the street, I'm like, yeah, bounce it up.
That's upcoming. And so we're gonna swing a little something like this. So check it out. Yo, check it. You say ooh, you say I say bounce it up like ooh, yeah, bounce it up. You say ooh, you say I say bounce it up like ooh, yeah, bounce it up. Now you say you say ooh, I say bounce it up like ooh, yeah, bounce it up. Now you say ooh, you say and we say bounce it up like ooh, yeah, bounce it up. You say you say ooh, we say bounce it up like ooh, yeah, bounce it up.
I've always loved these rap group crew chant type of joints, you know what I'm saying?
All the niggas in the 5, bounce it up. All the niggas in the 12, bounce it up. All the niggas in LA, bounce it up.
Yeah.
Nassau County.
When does it come back? Oh, it's back. L.I. Groove. This is L.I. Groove, the lead single.
Here we go, L.I. Groove. Stick it to him large. Put down your paper, y'all and flex with the caper that's invented to make your head bounce from the flavor that we brought forth from the 12 block. So check it, the type of thing where if you make the room, you get wet. Kid with the technology brought by the duo. Plus one makes a trio, that's the L6 and me, yo. With the flavor that's getting more old than horse shit. The niggas from the Great View always carry full packs of prophylactic. So we can stick a chick on the Mac list and be out. Check, bust your tech if you like to get deeper than deep. Like Barry White did with this thing that fits the L.I. type of swing with the utmost grooviness to make you turn and twist yourself about and turn around and then be out with the groove from L.I. Y'all check.
Bust the move with the L.I. group. Bust the move with the L.I. group. Bust the move with the L.I. group. Bust the move with the L.I. group.
Yeah, man. So that's not you said it was that's not your favorite on the album. It was Street Dwellers, was it?
My favorite is Street Dwellers, but I love this song. I still like the remix or reprise better, but just barely. And it's also because it was my first exposure to this group, so I was like, you know, there's something there, you know.
Had I been in the crew or A&Ring it or whatever, I would have gone for Babylon as one of the singles, if not the lead single. Call me crazy and wacky, but hey.
No, I think Babylon would have been a good single. I think Shit We Do could have been a good single because it's bumping. They would have had to make it Ish We Do, but that was fine. There's another one that I think would have been a good single that we haven't gotten to yet, and I'll mention it when we get to it. And that's all I have to say about that. Are you frozen or just holding posing?
Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a long-ass album, and we got a lot to get through.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
It's time.
It is time for time. The track title. Here we go.
Bring it on. Check it out, yo. This is how we do, yo. Straight from the 12 block.
12 block.
Come on. Check it out. Yeah. Hit 'em, Lord.
Tick tock, tick goes the click on my clock. Reminisce while I wish I had the time back like the humble Santa Thomas slipping through my fingertips. Dreams of making hits for freaking honey dip cherry. You remember way back in '86?
At the high getting ripped, boy, how the time slip.
Scooping chicks, hitting skins, the fuckers to the wind. Word is born, the time slips. I reminisce with lips, just twist the lime in my coat. Thinking about the latter days of when I was a jokester, prankster, lame game and so. I had more props than Santa Claus at home. The tick, tick on your top, the click on your clock. On the time don't stop.
That's how we do. Straight from Nassau County. Give it up. Give it up, yeah.
Time check, tick tock, flow with the block. Get a bag of hits and head to the block and get lifted. Boy, mad lifted. Then I shifted.
I just goobered on my leg.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Nice thick oyster. Straight up oyster.
That's lovely.
You like that, huh? You like the tempo of that joint, huh?
It's danceable rhythms.
Danceable rhythms.
It's not one of the standout joints on the album, but again, like it's a keeper. I don't skip it generally. It's fun.
It is fun. I'm having fun.
Yeah.
I'm having fun right now.
This is an upbeat project.
This is an upbeat program.
Uh-huh.
Look how upbeat we are, man. Everybody else is downbeat, man. We upbeat. What you got to say about that?
Yeah.
But, no need to play a local hero or anything.
No, I don't think so.
But we could play the track Local Hero.
We could.
What you got there, Dave?
It is the B side of their second single. Oh, can I do a fun little nerd moment?
Hey, here we go.
So this is the thing I used to do when I had my like Source subscription and like I would get rap pages and all that stuff.
You had a Source subscription?
I did.
Wow, how lucky are you?
For a year.
Wow.
But it was totally worth it. If I would get, like one of these like singles that didn't have any sticker on it or anything, I would cut something out from one of the magazines and glue it on to make it seem like I had some sort of artwork on my freaking vinyl.
Is that what that is?
That's what that is. So this is something that I cut out from either the Source or Rap pages.
You are a heathen. You are a maniac. Look what you did. Look what you went and you did. You've gone and you've. That's
anyway,
dope, man.
This was the Ghetto Diamond single, which has the remix on it, and the B side was Local Hero and Ism Blues, the title track.
Word up, man. Yo, I gotta add to what you just revealed there. I had all my own hip hop nerd tendencies.
Oh shit, we lost you, man. Oh, come on, Lee. Well, I don't know what's going to come through on the final recording of this, but I don't hear him anymore. But I believe what he was saying. Oh, are you there? Are you back?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
I think you dipped out for a second. It cut off right after you said I had my own nerd tendencies.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
I hear you loud and clear.
Brilliant.
Well, that's it. The universe didn't want me to reveal my hip hop nerd tendencies, so I'm just gonna let that one slide. Unless you really want to know.
It's too nerdy for this episode. Oh no, not again. What's going on with the connection here? This is frustrado. Well, so anyway, the next joint is Local Hero.
Maybe there's an asteroid entering our atmosphere.
That could be in the atmosphere. Should we get into the next song? Anybody recognize this? This is an interesting combination of elements here.
Here's a little up with a twist. Remember, old man Benny's up north breaking bricks so shot. 15 to life of good behavior. Well, here's the flavor on the open gate of flexing. Bells down the Ave in the Seville. Sunroof open and packing mad still. Looped it. And that Mac chicks turn the tricks. Little niggas on the block, rep for down blue for niggas and they all pack. And won't hesitate to squeeze, cause they're down with Ben and the OGs lamping. About 30 deep in the set and they carry black checks on their hip just for the rap. Really get into it because niggas know that if you're from, you gotta go, you gotta go.
So kicking the bobo out like a sucker.
Yep. Both. Do you care to expound on what you mean by that cryptic?
Gladly. So this beat is a combination of the signature samples from Pete and Ice's Kick the Bobo.
Kick the bobo, I'm kicking the bobo.
Kick the woolly bobo, the boobly. And Souls of Mischiefs. What a way to go out.
What a way to go out like a sucker.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, man.
And if you would have asked me, I would have never thought that those samples went together, but it worked.
Yeah, apparently so.
This wasn't one of the songs that, you know what, I was really weird about hearing a sample I knew from a song I liked show up on another song.
I was the same way, man. Absolutely.
Kind of unnecessarily hate on stuff because of that. In fact, I was late to the Red Man Muddy Waters party because I had trouble with a couple of the songs on there having used samples that were already used by artists that I like.
Well, let me ask you this, man. If that's how you feel about things back then, what did you think of like what X-Clan was doing? Because X-Clan was using all kind of what back then some guys might have considered like played out samples or whatever. Or, you know, like thoroughly already used samples.
Well, I guess, yeah. I mean, I guess, what am I thinking of? Like, I guess they obviously used Funky Worm, but like everybody used that.
What, X-Clan?
Yeah.
They used a whole stack of stuff that Ben used, you know what I'm saying? Even like Genius of Love and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess I got to go back.
You got to go back because that To the East Blackwards is one of the best rap albums ever made, in my opinion.
I liked Exodus a lot too.
I love Exodus. Why are we talking about X-Clan? Let's talk about.
I don't know. They have so much in common with H2O. This wasn't. So I guess, you know, going back, this is a dope song. And you know what? I think even like more than the beat, the actual songwriting on this, like this is an actual story.
Yeah.
Where, you know,
but I felt that way about Heels Without Souls too.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I think the difference a little bit is Heels Without Souls like talks about a type of person. Whereas
Archetype.
This is like telling the story of like a dude's rise to prominence in his neighborhood, in his area. And
yes.
Kind of cool.
I'm so glad you know this album well. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm new to it, man. So I'm on the periphery.
Yeah, well, as we've already discussed, there will be future episodes where you know an album way better than I do, and so you'll get to learn me on some of the finer points of it all. Bruh. Did we lose you again?
Oh, we're back.
So I think
Yo, did you hear me?
No, I didn't.
Okay, well now you hear me. On the next episode, I'm gonna learn you a thing or two.
Thankies.
All right.
That's what I was getting at, more or less.
Yeah.
More is less, I guess. Less.
But for now, we'll just continue with the parkyard lingo.
Yeah.
I could grab the mic and freak, y'all. Words life, y'all. So give it up, y'all.
I love this joint.
Yeah. Freak, y'all. Check it out, y'all. Cause it's real, y'all. And we can grab the mic and say yes, y'all. A freak, y'all. And yeah, style. Yo, Lars, grab the mic and freak, y'all. Shoot my nigga, y'all. Crackle, ripple, mic shot, stick 'em. Poke a chunk with H2O before the victim to wisdom. Wise words are being spoken. Heartbreaks for both, but I'm leaving them heartbroken. Cut the flame, gas like Van Damme, leave the party. Who the fuck was that masked man? You don't know, don't even step up to me. I give you 18 reasons not to fuck with me. Reason 1, MACK 11, add to that a semi-automatic Glock 7. Tick, boom, let loose like a time bomb. Click, bang, and remain heavily armed. Taste the terror, keep ticking like Timex. Flick my big whenever, and I still get smacked right. Super, but not the man of steel. Check me while I walk, holding my ball. Cause I can grab the mic and freak, y'all. Word life, y'all. So give it up, y'all. And I can grab the mic and just do it, y'all. It's like that, y'all. Cause I'm real, y'all. And we can grab the mic and say yes, y'all. A freak, y'all. And you don't stop. Yeah, grab the mic and get it on, y'all. Cause it's on, y'all. So break them off. Hit and elevate, create a state of rhyme that's hype. You know the type that's raw, the type that's right. To enhance your dance, romance your broad. And I got the gift to get any in the world and the game.
I really like DL's verse on this joint.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You know what?
Go ahead.
No.
I was just gonna say he's the more subdued of the two. Is this what's gonna happen? Every time I interrupt Mocha Only, he just freezes. This is like his new move. It's like a defense mechanism, perhaps.
Yeah, we'll be back again. This track, beat wise, this track remind me of Treats for the Kiddies, DEL.
Okay. Yeah.
Which is a SD50 track, if I'm not mistaken.
I think you're right. And it's sort of like the filtered down bass line that's like mostly relied upon. And
I've noticed that in rap, I'm usually right more often than I am wrong.
That's good. That makes you a reliable source of data.
Yes, I am Mr. Daniel. Bust me down now.
So refined.
Yeah. I love that track, man. I forgot about that one.
Bust Me Down is probably my second favorite song on the album.
Oh, this album is definitely a great like Walkman album. Like this is a good shit to put in your headphones and troop around the city with.
Yeah.
It's one of those. Not every album by everybody is capable of that type of totage.
It's a very consistent vibe throughout.
Her.
I get crazy wild with the funk if I have to. The quench to your thirst like a hurricane snap. I dibble dabble to rub this shit in your system. So pass me a Philly blunt so I can roll up the Ism and get ready. All that freaking all the flows that broke your speakers that can make you turn your fucking hat back. A sip back for all my niggas who didn't make it. But make sure it's gold, cause if it ain't, they won't drink it. Then I flex. Took the most to get my record. Get some money, go get a honey and hit the second. Oh, sugar bitches hit the skins by the hour. If I'm a dog, I'm a good dog, and I got puppy power. And I'll always love my mama. Cause mama didn't raise no punk, so slide, nigga. Keep my pants sagging, cause my balls is getting big.
nigga, I got boom syndrome, so low. Slide the Ism honey child with step. I strap up and then I stick em. So if you ain't lit, you ain't right. Smoke up, bitch. Stronger than crack black. I sit in your crack pipe. And if you ain't lit, you ain't right. Smoke up, bitch. Stronger than crack black. I sit in your crack pipe. I pumps the.
I have crazy question to ask.
Yeah.
Is that an SD track too?
It sure is. It absolutely is. And did you hear? We haven't gotten to the hook yet, and I think it's worth getting to because there's somebody on that hook that's worth talking about.
Yeah, there is.
Cause I dug it, did it, the wicked, wow, shit, I kicked it, so boom, bow. I make you shake this shit up, I get wide open like that bitch Amy Fisher. Cause shit goes on in my areas. What? My areas. What? My areas. Word. And shit goes on in my areas. What? What's my line? Word to life, I fucking bury it. Rough enough to ill, rough enough to ill on the wrist. Bust me down, bust me down. Rough enough to ill on the wrist. Bust me down, bust me down.
Miss Mojica.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, man. I've always been a fan of anything Vinny Mojica ever touches.
She's kind of crush worthy. Like,
yo, I used to wild crush on her back in after seeing her in roller skating jam named Saturdays and the baseball, or not the baseball, the with that other Daylight video from that album. There was a girl in a relationship. Oh, remember that one?
Yeah.
Why are we both brain farting right now? But anyway, just not, you know, I say that to say this, that yeah, Vinny, man, that's one artist. Like, I always wish that she had been, you know, dropped some like heavy shit and kept going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we all wanted to know more about her.
Yeah, there was just like always like a very nice, like, cute presence.
Yeah, she's serious though too, man. I mean, she held her own. She held her own.
It, like, yeah, you know, I was kind of hoping that she would have been sort of like Native Tongue's like go-to. One
of my favorite appearances of hers is on Mos Def, Black on Both Sides album.
Okay.
On that Astronauts track.
Yeah.
Rebonkulous, dude. Just like Dinkriculous, man. Crazy shit. Keep talking. I got a cough.
So we're most of the way about 2/3 of the way. So the original lineup of the record, 16 tracks.
I got a fever, and it's not for cowbell.
No. You're see, I'm a little further along than you are. Yesterday, I sounded a lot like you sound today.
Oh man, I'm like horse sick right now, man. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like a green, red, blue reindeer. I'm paraphrasing Cool Keith, but that's all right.
That a swing?
Yep, here comes.
So here we go. Music, yo. Beyond, want some nobody swing shit like this, like that, like that, like that, like this, like that, like that. Nobody swing from the 12 block. 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 Nobody swing. Check me as I swing this. Ready to run through this. My bases are loaded, so let me do this. Flip the script, cause the niggas steam. Nobody swing. Nobody swing. Next up, the freak the cut is the pitch. Rider up swing. Hit our shit, a fastball up the gut. Yeah, hard, yeah. We're getting wild with the funk. We got rump in our trunk for your C cypher pump. Slick slang as the bass drum bangs against the knock. With the boom, whip our shit. Let a nigga rock in the bed like Bill with it with Fred going way out. What's the move to the head? Freak the funk for the trunks of the truck. Our shucks grab the loose so I can puff like a magic dragon. Pants sagging, blood smoke, thick cut, a mackin'. We get rough, swing hard like Reggie Jackson. Smashing, dashing like Donna or Blitzen. I'm bitching, bang moves from that move to get to Sookie, bet salute with Jabuki. I sling the slang like Tyson
You know what this track remind me of?
What was that?
KMD Nitty Gritty remix featuring Brand New Beer and Bustin' Rhymes.
I dig that.
Yeah.
Very similar velocity.
Who produced that one?
Oh, I don't know.
The remix. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Don't know. Could have
Oh
been.
no.
Oh man. Yes. I don't know who produced it. And my computer
That's what it reminded me. And look at you go, freezing up like a frozen banana.
I froze. You froze. Who froze? We'll only know.
He froze. He froze. Dun, 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 dun. Happy birthday to me. Happy Earth Day to we. I just turned 175,273, and I'm at my peak. Shout out to AC.
So good.
Yeah. But what about Batter Swing, man?
It's fun. It's fun.
You getting tired, aren't you?
It's fun. You know, it's
we switching places. This is like Freaky Friday up in this piece, man. See, we started out. You had the energy. I didn't have the energy. Now I got the energy. And
now you're bubbling. They mentioned the 12 block a bunch.
Again. Yeah, they mentioned the 12 block. I want to know where 12 block was.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mr. Roboto.
I don't know. I also want to understand kind of like what the connection is between them and Artifacts, as well as what the link is between them and KMD, because when I've looked through like some interviews and just other sites talking about this album, there's sort of some, I don't know. It seemed like there was maybe some not great stuff in retrospect between some of H2O and some of SD50s.
I know nothing of.
I could be conjecturating, but it seems like SD50s are such like a center point of so much that was going on, you know, with so many of these crews, especially like Long Island crews, but like
lyrics.
I'm thinking about like, you know, KMD and Brand Nubian and
lyrics.
Ace and like all this stuff that like Dante and company were like heavily involved with.
Lyrics.
And yeah, I just wonder. I'd love to see the family tree if that could be, you know.
I'd like to know more too. I truly would, because
yeah.
I'm just learning. I'm just a newcomer in this hip hop world.
Like somebody draw me a diagram.
You draw your diamond.
Only diamond.
So Hard to Obtain had another single, and it was called Ghetto Diamond.
Yeah.
You want to hear it? Here we go.
Goddamn, this gonna be fun. Okay.
One of my favorite drum breaks. This is the famous drum break from Schmicky Stitz, from the Schmicky Stitz album Fork Over the Cash. This drum break.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to go search for that one, man. Schmicky Stitz, Fork Over the Cash. Anyway, yeah.
A GD about 5'3" with the hunky-dory type of cell goods on. With the Tim boots in the hood, yeah, true. Constitute that the chick really got it going on. At the right time, she can get sentimental, but never too good to puff a butt with my people. She can even tap my brew when it comes around the horn, 'cause with my crew, my ghetto diamond is an equal. And now what class can really see the last, 'cause she got a pair of baggy jeans on. Alzy. Look at honey go with the spangled earrings, please shorty put me on. 'Cause loving you is easy 'cause you're beautiful. And diddy. Peace to all my GDs, check it out. A GD, what? A GD, what? A ghetto diamond is a man's best friend. A GD, what? A GD, what? A ghetto diamond is a man's best friend. A GD,
She's pure like juice. I'm slick like Rick James and bustin' loose. About her big, pretty brown eyes, hourglass figure and shapely thighs. That ain't the hash. Breath so sweet,
No.
rolling.
DL's cadence on that verse reminds me a little bit of Left Field.
Yeah, you're so right.
Now here's the deal. Here's the deal.
My eyeball spill across the bar. Yeah. I was gonna say it. You went inside my cranial persistence and you extravagated the propagation of the clitoration of the dickification of what I was trying to do. Yeah, you know, I'm just referencing In Living Color, of course.
My eyeballs fall. Yeah. This
Guess
is
that tonight's another blockbuster stop.
plus a couple of movies. This is my least favorite song on the album.
Same. I gotta say.
Why did
it? Because this is what cats. This is what. No. You know, this was like par for the course of what we was all doing in the 90s. We had to have, if you made a proper album for public consumption, you had to have the female joint.
True. Brand Nubian had lots of lovin'.
Brand Nubian had lots of lovin'. Do you know who you are? That's P Rock and CL Smooth.
Oh, that's P Rock and CL. Sorry. What did Brand Nubian have?
Love Me or Leave Me Alone.
Love Me or Leave Me Alone. That was actually doper than Lots of Lovin'.
You know what? That's like an apple and an orange, man, and like a walnut. That's like an apple and a walnut because I don't know, man. Lots of Lovin''s crazy, but Lots of Lovin' remix, astronomical.
That's different.
That's a whole different bag of nails, man. But I feel where you're coming from.
I can't believe I just did that.
I can, because I do that shit all the time, man.
Revoke my car.
Oh, whatever. Loving, lots of loving. Love, leave me alone. Yada, yada. So that's the album.
No.
We're done. Yes.
No, there's like 2 more songs.
They're not on the original album, though.
Yes.
Were they?
Yes.
The extra tracks were?
No, it's 16 tracks long. That was the original.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Here we
I
go.
got a cruel joke about my balls that you might not like. I heard you was a
You are right.
Frisco dyke.
I am wrong. I can't believe I did that. Oscar Varner shit.
Everything is real straight from the 12 block, so give it up. Straight from the 12
Boiled
block.
nougat.
Get it up. Nassau County. It's a joke, it's real type thing.
Sports
It's
bra.
real big. What we bring. Now, here we go. Taste. Yeah. Got no time to waste. 6, 7 in the house. This is how we turn it back. Dealer, let me see what I come up with. A man in the hat blowing on a ghost trumpet. A suicide jack with the axe pointed toward him. Kings and queens of all suits dressed out by board. The game can begin till one call gets made. So I glance at my partner as he flash shades in spades. We're rolling as I grin into no situation as I watch my opposition hold my trumpet beat patient. Being patient as I made my opposition for the fast one. The card you threw out was the same as the last one. Smiling, laughing, grinning like he got paid. My partner dropped it like a bomb. I dropped the ace of spades. One card left. The loose diamond is the smoker. But cut it off short is the up the low joke. And it's a joke as well.
So we know this.
You recognize I was gonna say, like, on the original Joker's World as well as this one, you recognize the drum break, right?
I don't know what it's from.
That's Snuffy Clug's Sparkler World.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Also used by a Tribe Called Quest on Everything is Fair When You're Living in the City. Yeah. Snuffy Clug.
One thing that I wanted to mention about Ghetto Diamond is that on the single there is a remix, and the remix features the same sample again that Souls of Mischief used for Make Your Mind Up.
Word?
Yeah.
But not chopped the same, right?
It's on a different cadence, but it's the same sample.
Wow.
Yeah.
The other night I was listening to Freddie Hubbard's First Light album, and because I didn't know that album. I love Freddie Hubbard, but I didn't know that album. And I found the sample for Never No More, Never No More, Never Will a Sucker Score. The horn sample at the beginning in the hook.
Yeah. They like
Just-
them from Freddie Hubbard, man.
Yo, it's funny, man. Like when you think of, you go back to the 90s and you think of like jazz cats that were on the mind of all hip hoppers. I don't know how it was in the rest of America, but all down the West Coast, everybody seemed to be on this Freddie Hubbard tip.
Also, Skydive was a name I call myself.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Let me think.
Favorite breaks of all time.
Well, how about that? Oh yeah. Okay. Aren't you right here with your expertise?
I'm with you.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so I think the one track that is left is the track that introduced me to Hard to Obtain.
Yep. L.I. Groove reprise.
Yeah.
Spin it, Jimmy.
Bumping, 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 bumping.
Put down your paper, flex with the caper, invented to make your head bounce from the flavor that we brought forth from the 12 blocks. So check it, the type of thing where it can make the wrong
12 blocks.
with the technology brought by the duo plus one makes a trio, DL6 and Mio. With the flavor that's getting more than horse shot. Niggas from the Quake View always carry full pack of prophylactic, so we can stick a chick on the mattress, then be out. Check, bust check if you like it. Deeper than deep, like Barry White did with this thing. Yep, it's a hella type of swing with the utmost grooviness to make you turn and twist and toss yourself about and turn around and then be out with the groove from the view, yo. Check.
What's the move with the L.I. groove? What's the move with the L.I. groove?
And they at it again. Word, they at it again. Yes, they at it again. Check it out.
Is that not a Freddie Hubbard horn sample?
Probably.
Does it sound like him? Yeah.
Is where it goes, I'm pretty sure. But I've had the break. I just don't know what break it is anymore.
And just to recliterate what you were saying, this track here was your introduction officially to them. Because of that radio show that used to sneak off and to your mom's chagrin.
Yo, shout outs to freaking Ya Supreme and the Logical Don and the Logical Donna. I hope they saw of this podcast because they were a big influence on me, and I listened to their shows religiously while they were at Wash U.
Word up. I mean, while we on that tip, I'd have to shout out where I was always introduced to a lot of shit through our local Vancouver mix show, Crispy Biscuit Show, featuring DJ Kilo C and my man Incredible Ease. Rest in peace. Yeah.
Rest in peace indeed. And those dudes like became crew to you in
every way.
Like,
Every way.
That was all like that original crew you were part of, QC?
Yeah.
Yeah. This all predates me knowing you or me being in the Pacific Northwest at all. So it's like I'm never 100% sure.
We're talking like 1994 era, 95, whatever.
You know, Don Key, big ups. Mentioned
big up
all those radio stations, man. Ryerson CKLN, that's where I cut my teeth on radio. Stylistic Endeavors with Cryptic Souls crew and Circle Research with.
I've been on that show.
Yes,
live.
You have. Definitely.
Live. Do y'all want to hear our Body Hat weekly intro song again?
Uno más?
Or do you want to just keep chewing the cud?
I was gonna say cud too.
I beat you to it, man.
Well, I don't think I have anything else to say about this. I feel like we've plunged its depth. And
I wish I had more to say, man. I'm sick, man. I don't feel good, man. So my energy where it usually should be.
Yo, I do think that, like, as far as my crew goes, I was more a proponent of this album than other folks in the crew. That's not to say that they weren't into it, but
That's the same experience I had too. I was one of the cats that I guess I wasn't into it at the time.
Yeah,
because my ear was too hard stuck on some other things at the time.
But again, yeah, this was okay. This was 94. Like, I don't know if there's ever been a year so saturated with good hip hop.
There was a lot of sports that year.
There was so much that came out that year, and I think that's probably why so many of the records we keep jumping on in this podcast are from 94, because like there was so much to be overshadowed by.
I mean, you do realize we're gonna have to get to Saphir at some point.
Oh, definitely.
Beyond what his features on Body Hat Syndrome.
He deserves a whole episode, if not two. So,
couple of them.
His first two albums are both like certified candidates for this thing right here.
Pure wrecking balls, catch wrecking balls,
or Benoit balls, if you will.
Yep, word up.
Oh, do you want to run it? Do we want to run the intro one more time?
Yeah, and then we're gonna be out, and then you and I are gonna discuss next week's topic, because I don't know what you got in your hot pocket, but I got at least 3 or 4 different ideas.
Okay, awesome. Well, I feel like I led the charge sort of on choosing this one, so
I'm glad you did.
It's your turn.
Because now I got some new shit to enjoy over the next while.
Hell yeah. And like, you know, it's nice to scratch one off the list, but there's so many more on the list.
There's so many. There's so many that I really look forward to, like projects that we both know in and out. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Yeah.
And I look forward to seeing what other people recommend. So give us those recommendations, y'all.
Right through the clitter and out the shitter. Check this out.
Body Hat Weekly.
Body Hat Weekly.
Body Hat Weekly. Body Hat Weekly. Body Hat Weekly. Body Hat Weekly. Body Hat Weekly. Mocha only. Dave side. Mocha only. Mocha only. Dave side. Mocha only. Body Hat Weekly. Body Hat Weekly. Body Hat Weekly. Body Hat Weekly. We're just here to break an album on down. It could be popular, but possibly not world renowned. The meat and potatoes of a critical sound. You're bound to like the little bits and isms we found. We might have guests, or might just be us. But you're invited, so might as well kick it and such. So y'all sit tight and let's discuss the cut. Just some musical views from some foods you can trust. You know, Body Hat Weekly. 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 A weekly. Body Hat Weekly.
We kind of kill it on some rap shit. We should rap together sometime again.
Yeah, we should. We make songs.
Hey,
I like the little vocal sample you have in there towards the end.
You like that?
Yeah.
Whole day long. I think that's what it is. I don't know. I just work here, man.
Well, this episode didn't take all day long.
Oh, look at that. 1 hour and a half. Damn near 90 minutes even.
Yo, we did all right.
You know how many damn Kleenex tissue smapers I've gushed through for like the past 3 or 4 days?
I feel like you could secure a sponsorship.
Basket loads, bruh.
Can I show you more swag before we go?
As long as you're not showing me your Kleenex collection.
Well, this is a little better than that. I mentioned this in the last episode, and I want to prove that I have it.
Oh shit!
Black Elvis.
You got it.
Isn't that just
that's the cartoon right there, right? The comic.
Yeah. So and So I kind of went crazy when these things came out, and I scooped up as many as I could. And in digging up the Black Elvis one, I realized that I also had this one.
Oh my, the Ultra Vibe. That's crazy, man.
Isn't that just fun?
I liked it. Man, I want to see those.
Yeah. I mean, you know, like the comics themselves don't really have anything to do with the artists. I'm trying to get rid of the glare here so you can see everyone that's on it.
Gotcha.
But yeah, the covers were all themed after classic hip hop records, and there's so many good ones.
Yeah.
So if there happens to be an artist or an album that we review in these, and I have another comic that's related to them, I'm gonna do my best to yank it out.
Pork Sports.
Mm.
Yeah, man. Well, we're gonna sign out.
Yeah.
It's what we do. We do the rap show and then we sign out.
We will see you all for the next one. Thank you for your attendance once again.
Yeah, we will be back next Wednesday at 8 p.m. Pacific time.
Yeah.
With another specific rhyme.
Yeah.
Elliptical line. Lemon and grime.
With our mythic line.
Swimming in brine.
Mm. Okay.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye. Cheers. Adios.